Hi, Namaste, good afternoon. This is Jyoti Meena. I work with Microsoft Data Centers as a Data Center Security Operations Manager, working for Pune, Mumbai, Nagpur, and Jamnagar. Uh, yeah, and I would like to thank ICE for giving this opportunity for being a panelist in one of the panel discussions about data centers. And yes, as mentioned, data center is one of the new oil in the industry. And it is very thoughtful that you have picked up this topic, and also looking towards this entire conference about cybersecurity and the electronic security. Yes, it plays definitely a major role for data centers, and I'm very thankful that such events are taking place, and it is picking up so well. Looking forward for another session by ICE. Thank you so much again. Thanking you all so much for this entire 2 days conference, which have actually brought in a lot of heads together for forming a new initiative at India level, because India is now growing with more and more data centers coming up. Why do security failures happen? Now, so there are major things which I would like to divide. One is the failure happens because people work in a reactive mode, not in proactive mode. So the major failure happens because of that. Second is technology is there, so we are too dependent on technology and not human. So the human interventions are also required. Technology is only taking and catching things where the technology is required. But what about human behaviors? How are we actually looking at the human behaviors, which is the most biggest risk? Insider risk is most biggest risk in data center industry, or any industry for that matter. So very important that the human interventions are required from a physical security perspective. And the third is that upkeep of the systems. So the technology is running, you looking at the technology is fine, but how are you upgrading it? How are you making sure that you are in line with the current trend of the technology? So that is what you need to look at. And if you have all these three places, human and then technology itself, then I think you have a great choice of systems within your industry. So this is what I feel, that the failure part is something where the person needs to work is on also the human trigger, the technology, and upkeeping things in the industry. Yeah. Okay, I would give one important principle is learn, and learn. Now what to learn? Learn AI, because not because they are going to replace you, but because you want to also understand AI and how you can leverage yourself from AI. One. Second is then how to be proactive than reactive. So go back to your technology part, go back to your own SOPs, go back to your own strategies or your goals, and see where is you have made a point where you are making an initiative where you are proactive than a reactive. So alarm is a reactive measure, but what are you doing for that alarm, okay, to make it proactive? So something, if you look at its system, it says that alarm is a proactive thing, but it is not. The door is already opened. That's the reactive part. So proactively, the door should not be opened by this much time. What are you doing for that? So this is just a small example, but then what I would say is that learn, and then being proactive is something which we need to look after in this year, because there are a lot of new trends coming in from a crime perspective, or maybe incident perspective. So we need to look at making sure that we are more proactive in our approach from a physical security perspective, and then making sure that we are also learning with the industry that how AI needs to be replicated in our own industry. Yeah, thank you.